On the desert, the morning sun burns off the cool black night like a blowtorch. The desert is a naked, deadly place. Anything that ventures into it must learn how to deal with its elements. Sand is the enemy. Grains of sand so tiny they can fill your joints and crevices and seize you solid. If you don't anticipate the murderous effects of the desert, if you don't prepare for the grinding sands, they'll kill you. The rules for survival in the desert are tough, but not impossible to follow. You must know how to pace yourself. If you don't protect against the elements, if you don't maintain your working parts, if you don't take care, then you're one more desert victim.
Easy.
American construction machinery is helping to build Saudi Arabia into a strong new national power. But many of these machines have broken down much too soon. Cranes that last 10 to 15 years in the United States last only 2.5 in the deserts of Saudi Arabia. The loss of dollars is in the millions, but it doesn't have to be so. The cranes that last a decade in the United States are also at work in the desert, or in even tougher climates. Why is there such waste? No machine has to fail years before its time. Keeping machinery operating smoothly is like conducting an orchestra. Parts are played by engineers, managers, operators, and mechanics. They use American machines that are fine-tuned instruments. And the desert plays the devil's part. While the construction project presses on, sand and dirt grind holes in the budget. Each piece of machinery has definite requirements, but the pace of multi-million-dollar projects usually pushes machines to the edge of their limit. Without proper maintenance, machine survival is only a matter of chance. It all starts well enough. In American factories, parts are cut and carved and shaped with precision. Years of experience can predict how well they will work, how long they will work, and when they will fail. All these standards are set down in service manuals and packed off with every machine. It is after the equipment leaves the factory that trouble begins. The on-time completion of a big project can hang suspended on the hook of one machine.
Take him to the ground.
That may be overdue in the mechanic's shed. Maintaining machinery is more difficult than conducting an orchestra. There is no score. There is no system. Without a system, managers have no up-to-date cost records. Mechanics can only schedule haphazard repairs. Machines have no alarm system for failing parts. Without a working maintenance system, the relentless project schedule takes over. Building becomes a race, and maintenance is forgotten. One mechanical failure can turn a project upside down. The irony is that machine maintenance is probably the single most controllable expense for a builder. How can such costs be avoided? The sound of a machine coming to a halt is a terrible reminder. Costs don't stop with that machine. They multiply. Downtime, delay, debt.
Schedule on this particular job, but that crane is scheduled to go on the next job, and we're going to be 3 to 4 weeks behind.
Over and over, experience has proven it.
And that's going to cost us a lot of money.
Until a breakdown stops production, managers will push all other objectives. Neglected maintenance will burn you, eventually. How can you confront such a complicated problem before it halts your biggest project? Most major breakdowns can be traced back to failure to perform the most fundamental maintenance procedures. No oil change, no filter change. $6 parts have accounted for $100,000 losses. In reality, maintenance planning usually starts and stops right here, buried in manuals in the mechanic shed. Even more true, a mechanic is usually rushing to meet a schedule that ignores the book. The simplest replacements and changes are forgotten. Crucial repairs are left undone. With no system, the job of a master mechanic is a game of catch-up. In addition to the usual number of accidental problems he must face, he must deal with breakdowns that come because crucial replacements were missed. His work is multiplied. No prevention plan, just haphazard patch-ups. A costly race that is eventually lost. What kind of system can beat such an imposing problem? One company has developed that system. Calling on years of experience in equipment owning and operation, the Phillippi Equipment Company has devised a program that can guide the control of operational expenses. Computer technology backs up machine technology. Here is a breathing, changing system that combines the expertise of the manufacturer, the experience of the owner, and the daily input of your field personnel. It is a data bank. It is a maintenance calendar. It is a warning system. But it also changes. Changes with every management report, changes with every component replacement, changes with every mechanic report. So it is a lightning-fast communication line among the people who need to know. Now, top management can deal with operational reports that are as fresh as a phone call from the field and much more complete. The guidelines to decisions are in plain view. The Phillippi system also acts as a field monitor. Using simple information collected from the site and a program of its own, this system sends out an alarm to the mechanic in charge. At the proper time, a card is dispensed.
Yeah, Frank. Yeah, you gotta come in. No, that cherry picker number 6, I got the card right here. I have like 3 checks on it and 2 replacement parts. Right. No, that's right. Bring it in, okay?
Now a mechanic need only wait for his reminder to tell him to schedule a maintenance stop. He doesn't search for the schedule. It comes to him. The Phillippi system is flexible. At times, machine conformation will change, and when it does, so will the program that monitors it. A component has failed. There is downtime. There are replacement costs. A new component means a new maintenance schedule. The system will record it all. The cost, the new schedule, the time. An overhaul, a location change, an account change. With such a system, the important maintenance problems cannot be avoided. The system helps direct operations in the field and reports to management. And more machines stay out of the barn. The program also uses preventive tools. This is SOS, Scheduled Oil Sampling. SOS is like analyzing the blood count of your working machine. At regular intervals, oil samples are drawn from crucial compartments in the engine, transmission, and final drive of the equipment. The oil is tested for the presence of tiny metal materials which might indicate a crumbling bearing or shaft. With an SOS sample, major failures can be avoided. The SOS report is part of the Phillippi system printout. At the heart of the Phillippi system is computer technology. What makes it work is input. Input from service manuals, mechanic reports, management decisions, or SOS analyses. And the computer system is the clerk, the accountant, and the alarm bell. And it allows highly skilled mechanics to do the work they're trained for at a savings of millions of dollars in machine life. One working machine isn't just measured on the small scale of its own daily work. One working machine means that other machines in the job chain are also working. And one working machine could be the only reason a multi-million-dollar job is completed on time. By the same standards, one broken machine could mean a disaster. The Phillippi system gives you a choice. One technology watches out for the other. Crucial systems can be saved. It's your choice. More machines working for more years, or a graveyard of useless parts.